Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke.
And my name is William, and we're here for Where Deaths Don't Matter, the Doomsday trailer from Marvel. We know RDJ is coming back, so the I Am Iron Man didn't matter. But remember, in comics, no one's ever really dead.
We're going to do the priority report. We'll tell you it's priority 1, 2, or 3, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Lou, are you ready?
Oh, now it comes to the kitchen couch for the food. Let's hit it.
Okay. Winter
love
Soldier
riding
rode a
boots.
bike.
Ooh,
It's
someone's
not him.
married. Someone's married, though.
Is that an Indian motorcycle company product placement?
Triumph.
I can't see it on the thing. I'm in the car.
That's for sure Captain America.
Yeah.
What's happening here? All right. I'm confused.
Is the kid going to be a clone because of his DNA? That it looks exactly like him?
Is the kid going to be any kind of kid that Captain America is being asked to take care of?
I thought he was on the moon.
I thought he was old. All right, we're back and we're going to jump right into the priority report. Here it goes. Priority 1, we're going to watch this movie immediately. No holds barred. Jumping right in. Priority 2, you'll see it whenever. Priority 3, never going to see this. Not on us. We'll hear about it from friends and immediately stop paying attention. William, are you priority 1, 2, or 3?
Luke, I'm a priority 1-ish.
Okay, so
what about you?
I'm a priority 1-ish as well. I think our ish is the same. Our ish is, this is not an exciting trailer, but we're excited about the content.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, we love Marvel. We've watched lots of Marvel, and we want you to leave your priority down below. We're going to break it down a little bit, talk a little about what we just saw. I don't usually rewatch movies. Okay. Luke and I have had a talk about this, that we need to introduce the cooldown system. Several of the Marvel movies have like a very low cooldown. Some have a very high cooldown. I maybe never need to watch them again. My son is a teenager. He's in middle school. We drive very long distances in this car, and we have watched all of Marvel. And he did his own ranking tier, like we've been doing with cereals and with restaurants and that kind of stuff. And we've been watching them in English, even though my son speaks Japanese as his primary language. And there's a lot of movies in there that are actually like one time's enough.
Right.
And right now, I'm on my way through Luke Cage season 1. Like, we've watched everything. Like,
so well, hold on. So let's just jump to it. What is the
so for me personally, the one that I can watch over and over?
Yeah. Or
it's Iron Man 1.
Okay,
Iron Man 1 is.
Let me ask you a better
question. And then Daredevil season 2.
Let me ask you a better question. Is Captain America Winter Soldier in your low cooldown range?
The Winter Soldier is once a week. I could watch it once every 2 weeks.
Okay, so it's like, pretty low for you.
It's like I can. It's not. I couldn't finish it and then restart it.
Okay, so with that,
what about you?
I'm the same or similar. So the reason that this trailer sort of excites me is because the content that I appreciate from Marvel is Captain America centric. Captain America Winter Soldier, I believe is the best Marvel movie technically, and schematically, and it follows the theme of the Marvel universe the best.
Yeah.
What I'll say,
it fits Captain America and our world. Yeah.
What I'll say about this is it's extremely misleading, and it's not misleading intentionally. I think it might be, but it seems misleading because we already have an Iron Man situation where Iron Man's had a child, and then Iron Man makes a decision to do time traveler with predicated on the past they've created doesn't change. Right, the 5-year time skip. That's part of the Avengers 4 plot. Right, that is part of it.
Yeah.
So if we have in this trailer Captain America with a baby, assuming it's his, it could be Sue Storm's, it could be literally anyone's. Actually, we don't know. He could be like babysitting, like cosmic babysitting, which I think is more interesting than it being his, because Iron Man's already made that decision.
Yeah,
I don't want to see him make the same decision. Well, gotta do this for my kid. We've already seen this. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just boring.
There's a big thing that's a controversy online about Steve Rogers and being the man he is, and based on the time travel paradoxes that we know. So the Russo brothers are back. They're making this. Who made Winter Soldier? So you're in the win there. They've made a lot of the good Avengers total movies, Endgame, Infinity War, that kind of stuff. And Civil War. My thing is based on what I understand of quantum mechanics. Would Steve Rogers be able to go back in time and not change time to be better?
All right. So that's a little bit of a double negative.
Have you thought? Yeah. So Steve, I think they said the Russo said that it's actually like an alternate reality that he goes back to. Okay. And he like lives out an alternate reality with Peggy, which would be fine. Now we also happen to know that he tongues Peggy's niece in that one movie. He kisses her in Civil War. So that could be Peggy's niece. They may never have kids because Peggy might not be able to have kids, or he may decide whatever the serum did to him, maybe they shouldn't pass that on. Maybe it can't be. There's a lot of
I think for Avengers 4 to make sense, it's Peggy, she's the one. So I think that's a little bit weird.
That looked like the house at the end of the movie where he's dancing with her through the window.
It has some similarities. What I'll say, like I said, I think there's a chance it's Sue Storm's kid. That he's a cosmic babysitter, which I think is so much more interesting than anything else. Like who would you trust more to take care of a child?
Franklin Richards
is Steve fucking Rogers. I think part of this also reminds me, and you've done the quantum physics. Now let me do the storytelling part. So we've already seen this in storytelling. Yeah. We've seen this with Goku.
Yeah.
Goku offs himself against Cell. Gohan takes the mantle of the hero of the story. Then Goku comes back 7 years later, blah, blah, blah. Goku's the Jesus allegory of the, Dragon Ball Z. Goku is off. He's dead.
Yeah.
He comes back. He trains everyone and puts them in a position to defeat the next evil creature. And then when it's time for him to come back and save them, he just does. He does come back to save them.
Yeah.
And wins. And this feels similar.
Yeah.
And that to me is lazy. And also it's boring it's bad for your audience. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. I think because our most recent baby we've seen.
I didn't even think about that.
Sue Storm. Or Sue Storm's child.
I didn't even think about that. That maybe he goes back in time. So they could do two things. They could go, he's in an alternate reality and they pull him out of that alternate reality, or they go back in time with the premise that he will return to where he was, being that he already knows the future. I have not seen the Fantastic Four. Luke has seen it. I have seen the end clip where they show up outside the Thunderbolts. Spoiler warning. I guess you probably should have seen it already.
But at the end of Fantastic Four, at the end of Fantastic Four, you see Dr. Doom sitting in the living room of the Fantastic Four apartment tower thing with Franklin Richards.
Yeah. So, and at the end, we also of Doctor Strange, we know there's a multi-universal incursion happening.
Right.
So
Correct.
we don't know if all of these are going to be tied into each other or not.
You also have at the end of Shang-Chi a situation that's a multi-universal incursion or something, where there's like, a signal has been sent
like
time and space.
That's older than the rings. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that they could continue. I will leave that up to the Russo brothers. I expect this movie will make at least $1 billion.
Oh, I've got one more for you. So in one of the clips, Iron Man is talking to Bruce, and he talks about his age at a certain time in his life. Oh, I was 14 when that happened. Right? And if they did the math from like 1983 or whatever, when you do the math, he's born prior to the scene from the fourth Avengers with his dad. So when Robert Downey Jr. meets his father, and his father's like, yeah, my wife's pregnant, it might not be Iron Man. It might not be Tony Stark. It might be something else. It might be someone else. We don't know.
I think I watched the Screen Crush talked about that, where it could be that's how they explain the Von Doom thing is RDJ, is that he's actually Von Doom and he was taken from there because they lost their baby or something happened.
I've got one question for you, and we'll finish this after this. So put your answer in the comments below. Okay, knowing what you know about storytelling, what it will be? What do you believe will be the first scene in Doomsday?
I think they have to connect the Galactus. I don't know. I would think they're gonna have to connect the Galactus universe threat to them. So maybe it's Doom making a deal with Galactus to feed him more or something, because he wants Franklin Richards, right? So I think they have to set that up, that's like an incoming threat. That's what I think.
Okay, I think it's...
What about you? What do you think will be the first scene?
So in Doctor Strange 2, let's see, in Avengers 3, Doctor Strange is doing that. How many times did we win? 1. 14 million. Was the
15 million something.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, that's from that moment forward. So when you go and watch Doctor Strange 2 and they talk about the Illuminati, people are like confused because they were like, oh, 14 million. We're talking about from that point forward in the story, not from including Illuminati characters had, Star-Lord pulled the trigger earlier in the movie. Good guys might have won.
He went as far as the fight and then stopped.
Right.
And then restart.
So my theory is that if we steal the scene from Doctor Strange 2 and replace the Illuminati with Doomsday, with Doom beats Thanos and takes the gauntlet in his universe.
Because there's a series in a comic where Doom has the Infinity Gauntlet.
Going back to Dragon Ball Z, and we've talked about this too much already, but the reason why Trunks shows up in the future and kills Mecha Frieza and kills King Cold is only to emphasize how important the next threat is. It's called being jobbed. It's a jobber in wrestling. So if, like they did with Loki at the beginning of Avengers 3, they had Thanos just wipe all 3 of these really powerful god tier characters, including the Hulk, out. I think it's Doom in the universe Doom's in, one-shotting Thanos by himself, like without Illuminati, without any of that shit.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, this guy is this guy's a weapon. That's right.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you have to do
the mind. Yeah, the mind of Tony Stark plus magic
and ruthlessness.
Like, Just this dude knows the mystic arts and ruthless, and he's going to be ruthless for a reason. That I see that baby there, and that I've heard some people talk about. There's alternate timelines. So could this be like the Captain Hydra, right? Not Captain America, and that like he starts off fine, and then they kill his kid, and then he just goes nuts, and then starts doing crazy shit.
Well, we watched.
There's a lot they could do there. I mean,
you and I watched Deadpool and Wolverine together at the theater here in North Carolina when you were here last summer, right? Or a summer and a half ago. I think you could argue that Tony Stark is the anchor being because they referenced Wolverine in the Wolverine Fox timeline, that Wolverine is, Logan from the movie Logan is the anchor being of that universe. You could say that Tony Stark is the anchor being of our main, MCU universe, and it's really Doom fixing it.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe the child is actually,
I don't know.
Maybe the child is actually Iron Man, and Cap is taking care of him because Cap knows Iron Man's dad. That would be cool.
Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff they could do. I'm sure the Russo brothers will take care of it. I'm sure Disney has told them, please make us money. Turn this around. They canceled a bunch of different shows. They've called off some movies. They've redone their scheduling. They've worked some actors out of their stories. So we'll have to see. I'm interested to see it. I usually go and see the movies the first night that they're out in Japan with the first English showing I can. I'll probably do the exact same if I'm here, but it's a year away, so I might be in the US when it comes out.
That would be awesome.
I don't know.
It depends, because supposedly the Odyssey drops on the same day. No, Dune 3. Sorry, Dune 3 drops on the same day. Supposedly. One of them's got to move.
Supposedly.
Yeah. December, whatever.
Or they don't, and it's Christmas Day, and just go see 2 movies. Spend 6
Double
hours
feature.
at the movies. Just go.
Doomsday.
Get Dune.
Like Barb.
No, it's what's that thing that it's at Netflix? It's like the Doom. It's just like the Doom.
Dunes. Avengers.
To do it. To do it.
DUN Day. So it's Avengers Doomsday. Doomsday.
I like.
I would double feature. Like that. That's like 8 hours.
Anyways, guys, we've talked your ears off. We can talk about Marvel and superheroes and science fiction stuff all day. That's what we do here on the couch, and we love having you here with us and join us for story time and talking. That's what we do, because nobody comes for the food. So if you like this content, make sure to hit like, leave a comment down below with your priority or any other trailers you know of that you might want us to react to. And until next time,
peace.
Later, taters.